New at 5, chilling testimony in court for two guys charged in the killing of a University of South Alabama professor.
New information on the murder of Dr. Matt Weiser, who police say was found shot to death inside his West Mobile house.
Our Steve Alexander in the courtroom today. He's live from Government Plaza now. Steve.
Well, investigators had said that Dr. Weiser was shot and killed during a home invasion. But today we learned a little bit of information about how police say the people who did this, the suspects, took stuff and property from the house and what they took, and also the role that Nintendo Switch played in arresting the suspects. Derek Scott and Tyquez Timmons have been out on bond. They wore civilian clothes in court during arguments. Mobile Police Detective Glenn Barton testified Weiser was killed by a single bullet, which was recovered. Prosecutors say the two suspects were on a burglary spree through several neighborhoods and ended up at Weiser's home. Investigators say Scott was the one that fired the shot. Barton testified Timmons received a call from Scott saying he needed to make some quick money and wanted to do what was called a hit and lick.
At this point in the investigation, it appears the Nintendo Switch and several games were the only things taken.
So a man could have lost his life over Nintendo games and a Switch.
That's what it appears to be. It's absolutely reprehensible.
Prosecutors also described how the Nintendo company gave investigators information about the Switch and, when it was turned on, how it would connect to the cellular network.
It was connected to an IP address that detectives were able to locate, who the IP address was registered to, talk to that person, who then led them to the defendant, Tyquez Timmons, that led them to Derek Scott. Barton also testified a GPS in Timmons' car showed the vehicle in the area of the crime, consistent with all the other evidence. Chase Dearman is Timmons' attorney.
The GPS in the black box, it was kind of disturbing that the officer testified that they did not preserve it so that we can do testing.
Scott's attorney questioned what his client's involvement was.
I don't see what evidence they have at this point that points to him other than a statement from somebody else.
Judge George Zogby ruled there was probable cause to send the case to the grand jury. And Scott and Timmons remain out on $150,000 bond each, but are on house arrest. Reporting live from Metro Jail, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.